Hi guys, this is Angie, your musical medium, and I am here to give all 12 zodiac signs for the week of April 5th, 2022. Okay, so Aries, we're going to start with you, and your song was Get Into It by Doja Cat. This is a week of giving whatever you're doing your all. It's not a week to half-ass anything. If you're going to do it completely and with as much as you have to give. Just don't kind of lackadaisy it around and see what happens. You have the energies around you to support you in whatever it is you're doing. So use that energy wisely. And also we have just went into Aries season, so you're feeling a bit of your Aries fire energy. So you need to use that energy and the momentum that you guys have on your side to make things happen. So, but you got to put the effort into it. So go ahead and go for that goal. You have a very good chance of achieving it. Okay, Aries, that's your quick one. Thank you so much. Have a good week. All right, and then we are on to Taurus. Taurus, your song was Top of the World by the Carpenters. It's a fake it. Whoa, let me fix this. Crooked. Okay. It's a fake it till you make it type of energy. It's, if you feel like you're on top of the world, you will feel better in yourself. It's about changing your mindset. Not being in that negative mind space and moving past it. But until you can get out of that negative mind space, you need to make sure that you catch yourself when you get into those thoughts and stop them and think of something that brought you joy. Don't really gloss over situations that happened. But you don't need to look at those situations this week. Just for this week, just work on changing your mindset and getting out of that negative mind space. Every time you have a negative thought, say out loud, say in your head, say whatever way you want to, cancel, and then immediately follow that thought with something positive, something that made you laugh, something that made you feel good, feel on top of the world. Okay, Taurus, that is your message for this week. Hope you guys have a good one. And we are on to Gemini. Gemini, you're the saucy, spicy, brave video of the week, this zodiac sign. I Want to Get Next to You by Rolls Royce is your song. And a lot of you, I feel, have been out of the dating scene for a while. And you're thinking about getting back into it. And you have a type of person, or could be a person on your mind, who you would like to date. Go ahead and be fearless and dip your toes back into the dating pool. it's all about this week getting your flirt on, if that's the level of comfort that you have, rather than full on asking somebody out. And this can be for guys or girls, or telling them, professing your feelings or whatever. You're wanting to partner up. You're wanting to try to get back into being a couple again. And that's what your main focus is this week. So, you know, do whatever is at your comfort level, and take it from there, and don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that life-breaking of a thing. Just dip your toes in there and see how it feels. But the important thing is, go ahead and you're feeling the feels of wanting to be a couple again. So just go ahead and allow that, in whatever way that happens, to unfold naturally, and enjoy yourself. Okay, Gemini, that's for you, and we are at 6:31. Okay, Cancers. We have another Carpenter song, We've Only Just Begun. Okay, this week for you Cancers is all about starting over again. New beginnings in life and love. Not having any fear. Not hanging on to the way things have gone in the past. Because today is a new day, and it's time to start things over and not stay stagnant. Be fearless, go boldly, and most of all, don't be afraid to start over again, and do not let the past hinder the new start that you're trying to make. Don't listen to those old voice recordings that are going on in your head. Just go ahead, and whether that is in life or love, or maybe you're even starting a new career, or you're starting a new life in a new place, go ahead and do it proudly, do it boldly, and don't have any fear. Okay, Cancers, that is your message at 8:15. All right, Leos, your song is Goodbyes by Post Malone and Young Thug. It's, for Leos, this is a time of letting go. It's time to say goodbye to the past. Stop bringing it up. Stop dragging it out of the closet. Stop unburying what's already been dead and buried. Leave it alone. It's time to move on. This is all about healing whatever part of yourself that is making you feel stuck on a certain thing. Making sure that you're releasing everything that needs to go. Don't keep beating a dead horse. Just leave the horse alone and go somewhere else and do something else. You have to be free, you finally have to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to. So that's what this week Spirit and the universe is saying to you. Let go. It's time to move on. Do whatever you have to do to release it and to make yourself be able to move forward. Okay, so that is for my Leos. And now we have Virgos. And Virgo's song is Higher Love by Kygo. That's not who originally sang it, but it's a remix. Virgos, you're wanting to, this week is about leveling up. It's about attaining higher goals that you set yourself and putting yourself on the path to make those happen. Knowing that something's got to change, but it's not going to change on its own. You have to make the effort to make that happen. So in order to do that, you're going to have to build your self-confidence. You're going to have to work on your self-love. You're going to have to bring yourself up into a higher vibe. So this week is asking you to do whatever self-care that takes to get you into that higher vibration so that you can attain what it is that you're working for, because you're never going to attain anything if you're in a low vibration, because it just drains your energy and sucks your will to live. So bring yourself a higher love, Virgo, and get going on whatever it is you want to achieve. Okay, so that is your message for Virgos. Okay, and Libra, you are next. And your song is, there we go, my thing is tipping over again. All right, sorry about that, you guys. All right, your song is You're the Reason, and that is by Kayleen Scott. All right, Libra, mistakes were made, things happened, and I don't feel like this is a recent thing. I feel like this is something that was out of your past, and you're hanging on to it, and it's time to take the lesson of whatever mistake it was that you made, learn it, and let it go. It's like you're doing a self-sabotage, self-punishment type thing going on here, and taking responsibility and acknowledging your mistakes is what we all should do. But beating yourself up about it and hanging on to it and punishing yourself is not the way to do it. Take the lesson that this taught you, and above anything else, don't do it again. And that's what you learn from the lesson of whatever this thing in the past was that you were playing over and over and over again in your mind. Take accountability and move past it and get closure. Closure won't always come from another person. Another person 9 out of, maybe 8 out of 10 times isn't going to give you the closure you need. That closure needs to come from yourself. So ask yourself, all right, why am I hanging on to this? What purpose is it serving me? And then you'll have your answer and you'll be able to move forward. And also find out what exactly this was supposed to teach you, because if you don't dig deep and dissect that, it's just going to happen again in maybe the same form, maybe a different kind of form. But it's up to you to make sure that that doesn't happen and to move forward with it. Okay, Libras, thank you. Okay, and we are on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, your song was Dancing with a Stranger by Nor Money. Okay, so there's a situation in your life where something happened and you're looking to make sense of it, so you're looking for anywhere to place the blame. This feels like whatever event this was fated, and it was meant to happen for the best, no matter how awkward. It doesn't feel like it's a painful situation. It doesn't feel that deep. It just feels very awkward. So sometimes there is no reason for the way that situations happened. And when you're looking at whatever this is, just to make sure that from your side, you take your own accountability and don't worry about what others' part in this situation was, because it doesn't matter what their part was. You're only responsible for yourself. So just look at yourself, and if there's accountability on your side that needs to be taken, then go ahead and take it. And don't worry about trying to make others own up for their part in the situation, because number one, it's not going to happen, and number two, you can't control other people. You can only control your reaction and your ways of doing things. You can only control your behaviors. So Spirit and the universe is asking you to just worry about yourself this week, and don't worry about trying to figure out what other people are doing, because you know what, who the fuck cares in the first place? They have their own things. So whatever the situation is, just don't let it ruin your week and blame others for your behavior. Well, you made this happen, so this is why I did this. Don't worry what they made happen. Just worry about your reaction and your response to whatever situation this was. Okay, that's for you, Scorpios. Okay, and the next one is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, your song is I Am Not the Only One by Sam Smith. Alright, don't forget, it takes two people or more to tango. Situations don't always happen for one purpose when there is more than one individual involved. You need to watch out for other people twisting and turning the truth on you to try and make you responsible for the whole situation. Okay, there's two parties, two or three or whatever parties involved. The big message here, I guess I'm not explaining this clearly, is do not let anybody gaslight you and tell you, oh, well, that happened because you did this, or you're not remembering that correctly, or that never happened. Don't let anybody put their blame for the situation onto you and make it seem like it was all your fault and they had nothing to do with it. It's like I said, it takes two to tango. So if you're involved in a situation, you know, kind of messy with somebody else, remember there are two energies at play, and don't take the responsibility of the whole situation onto yourself. And don't let anybody guilt you into thinking that the situation happened one way when it happened a different way, and you know that and you see it. Okay, there is the message. Do not let other people place self-doubt in your mind when you are in the situation. You've seen it, you felt it, you smelled it, whatever that may be. You sensed it physically. You know what happened in the situation. Do not let somebody else tell you that it happened a different way than you actually seen it happen. Don't let them play those mind games with you. Mind games this week. That's what you, wow, Spirit, that took a long time to get around that. Mind games. Do not let people play mind games with you. That is your message for this week. Short and sweet. Do not let people play mind games with you this week and cause you self-doubt. Okay, Sagittarius. Woo, that was something. That was a lot to get through that one clear and concise message. That was probably interesting, but okay, Capricorn. Your song is 90 Days by Pink. They're asking you to look at a situation clearly and not with rose-colored glasses. You're being offered some kind of opportunity, and you need to take a closer look at it. It's not saying that it's a good or a bad situation or opportunity. They're just saying make sure that you view whatever opportunity this is, and it feels like a monetary, it feels career, job, could be housing for some of you. Too good to be true. Make sure you see the upside and the downside. You need to see the situation as a whole, not just how you want to see it. And then you'll be able to decide whether this is the right opportunity, whatever that is for you. Just go in with an open, clear head so that you're seeing all sides of the opportunity. Okay, that is your message, Capricorn. Okay, and Aquarius, your song was Uptown Funk. You guys are feeling it this week. Your energy is high, you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're sounding good, you're vibing good. You're walking the talk. You can back up whatever it is that you're saying that you can do. You are on top of your game this week. And you guys are ready to handle whatever situation that comes to you. So you're supported by the universe. You got the vibe. Use it, and good luck in achieving whatever it is that you guys want to achieve this week. And that is 26. Okay, and last but not least, Pisces. Your song was Midnight Train to Georgia by Gladys Knight and the Pips. Okay, you guys are ready for a change. Whether that be jobs, locations, you are ready to go. You're ready to move. You guys are changing your addresses, whether that be through a new job or a new place of residence or an add-on to a residence. Some of you may be thinking about getting like a second, like a cottage or a weekend getaway, or maybe a place down in Florida. You're just ready for a change and you're looking to move. So good luck with that, Pisces. Okay, and that is okay, you guys, that has been your reading for this week, April 5th, 2022. Hope you guys enjoyed it and have a good week.